Can you tell me about meeting 50 Cent?
I know 50 in person. This is why I'm talking the way I talk. I know 50 in person. He ain't no, he Boo Boo. That's Boo Boo. You know what I mean? 50, Curtis Jackson is Boo Boo. You know what I mean? That's the brother that, when I was getting money, Fifth was getting money, man. He was a little older than me, man. You know what I mean? One of my boys that just walked out of here that went on the phone and respect our meeting, he back on his phone. That's 50 friend. That's one of his childhood friends. You know what I mean? Fifth came through here one time to drop off 1,500 to my boy Slink, but my boy Slink gave Sherm 750 to split it with his man because they all grew up together. And then a couple years later, he got some more money. He bought that glass house that's in his movie, the Benz, the white shit, the white Benz, the glass house. We called that the glass house back in the days. Fifth used to pull up on a block with the glass house and we'll blow it down and I'm getting money on my strip because he want to come through Southside to see what Southside paper looking like. He's from down in Rochdale. You know what I mean? He's a brother that ain't never parked his car and walked through South Jamaica, Queens, unless he was like high school days. I remember one time he came around years ago walking through. That was years ago. But he wasn't a kid to play ball in the background of South Jamaica projects. He wasn't a kid to play basketball in 48 near something. He wasn't a kid to play basketball all day in Baisley. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I know Fifth. But what I say to myself, one day he should wake up and, you know, give some hospitality to your home instead of bringing it down.
So back then, did you and 50 ever get to form a bond?
I feel like we always had a bond. Money changed people. You know what I mean? And not just the money, it's just the respect level. Because I know for a fact I'm bigger than the average rapper. And you ain't, and I ain't no rapper. The respect level of all the gangsters and the G's and the young boys that's coming up. I love their families. I'm a family man, the uncles, the aunts. I'm bigger than the average rapper. You know what I mean? Like, none of them rappers can come in my neighborhood and disrespect me. Ain't none of that going on. I got 1,000 niggas. When I jump, they gonna jump. I got kids that listen to this drill into the shit that they like to listen to. That's wearing them poo shiesties and out here for real. But I'm loved. I'm literally loved. I'm loved. I literally know I'm loved more than all of them, but they just got rap money. They just on TV. I'm loved. I love them too, but I'm loved. I mean, Banks, 50, Yayo, none of them could beat me in South Jamaica, Queens. This is live talk. You can erase history, but you can't hide it. I ain't got no hair on my tongue, Mike T. I love them all, but if they stunt in front and say the wrong things, like I'm not telling the truth, then they fabricating a story. You know what I mean? Yayo rode with my brother when my brother copped the M300. My brother copped that white M300, my younger brother. Getting money, copped that white M300. Yayo wanted my brother to pick him up. Yo, pick me up so I could drive through the hood. We had Do You, the cameraman, in the car. He filming it. Yayo like, yo, we about to get on. And this and that. Struck like, y'all just don't forget us. We here. Yayo was riding with my brother in the M3, coming through the hood, talking about it. You know what I mean? We was happy for them. You know what I mean? One day I'm walking past my grandmother's building, Yayo and my brother pulling up. He like, yo, we about to get on. It's about to go down. All right, y'all on, nigga. Why ain't nobody show up? We here. We still in the same place. Same place where you threw Forever Young and took the whole hood to Great Adventures. You bought about 7, you got 7 buses. That's love. Took the whole hood to Great Adventures. All the kids, if you got all the kids to get on the buses. And you know, when somebody helping and doing things, there's always somebody that act like they bigger than something. So one kid was like, yo, I don't think it's busing. Angie. I love Angie because Angie like, yo, Bob, you got 5 seats on my bus. Fifth wants you to be there. So I grabbed a couple. We already had kids. I already got 100 kids for get on these buses. But then you got one nigga that's from the hood that respects me, but want to show Fifth like he can control. But you ain't in control because Fifth told Angie and them to take care of things and get things together. You know what I mean? Shout out to Serge. Shout out to Tony Rome. That's the liquor store. My uncle them got a liquor store in the neighborhood. We all chilling in front of the liquor store. If you go to the footage on Southside, 50 come to Southside, he stopped through at the liquor store, started talking to the OGs that helped them do the trip for Great Adventures. But while we went to Great Adventures, peep this out, 2,000-3,000 people on that stage. As you're a friend, they all got the clown faces on. That's when that video dropped, that clown video. he stopped and said, y'all people don't see me in the projects, but all these people in the arena, he said, I want to show y'all something. That boy right there, Bobby Garcia and Pissy, see me when I come to the hood. Why would you tell a whole arena that when you won't show us love into the, like, you just want to show them that we got respect for you and we got love for you, but you're not reaching out to get back. You get what I'm saying? We respect the shout out, but you fifth. You got 1,000 niggas on stage with you. What you want them to know you got respect for us? He shouted us out in front of his whole team. Y'all might not see me come through South Jamaica 40 projects, but when I come through, Bobby Garcia and Pissy see me. He talking about my man Sharon the Worm and me. And this was in an arena. He just stopped the whole show to do that. We didn't ask him to do that. You feel me? That's how it really get.
What was the issue with 50 Cent and Supreme McGriff?
From my knowledge, I'm going to say it like this. You know what I mean? Fifth was fucking with them niggas, man. Fifth was fucking with niggas, man. Fifth was fucking with Black Hand. Fifth was fucking with niggas. He was going to their studios. At one time, rest in peace to Chaz, he was going to drop an album called Dino Goings Story. You know what I mean? I remember this like yesterday because he opened up a studio on Jamaica Avenue and right there near the Wendy's and McDonald's. I'm going to say that's 137 somewhere. Let's say Queens Boulevard. Let's say Queens Boulevard in Jamaica Avenue. He opened up a studio right there called Black Hand Records. He was about to drop that Dino Goings album, and he had Fifth on that album. Chaz had a lot of upcoming artists on that album that was signed to Def Jam, and this is why I believe they wouldn't let him get a video. And I don't know where that relationship went wrong at, but after the shooting and hearing Fifth side, and he just didn't want to be around them guys, and you know, you was around them first, you know what I mean? Popularity, being around the gangsters, doing what you got to do. You know, they got pictures of these things. This is not nothing. I told you, you got hide history, but you can't erase it. They got pictures with Chaz and Jay-Z and 50 in the picture together. So what I'm talking about is 100% facts. You know what I mean? They got pictures together. So when they all together, you got to understand, Black Hand, studio, the gangsters coming up, screaming them. I don't know where they went wrong at. I know homie was about to drop that album and he was helping brothers out. I can't call it, just like I would love for 50 to stop blaming people and help real brothers out in the neighborhood. We can't call that. We can't call that, Mike T. Real street niggas that know can't call that.
How come through all the years they could not resolve their issues?
Because it's a real problem. It's just the problem is, the thing is, he said he got shot 9 times. Pring did it. He said this. He said he got set up. He's in this movie. You see this shit. This is his story. This is his life. This is his character. This is what he went off for. You know what I mean? You just got to be lucky that people in the neighborhood didn't take sides and blame and say this is this, because we just saw shit in the industry with a lot of 6ix9ines and a lot of other shit. You gotta respect your G's in South Jamaica, Queens, that didn't take sides. Like, we know, you said you got shot 9 times, but we can't. We know the game. We can't justify what happened with the gangsters. That's how that go with real street niggas, Mikey T out here.
How do you feel about 50 still poking Supreme even after his incarceration?
As a real brother, I got a father, man. My father's a gangster, just like Cream and the rest of anybody you could put, from the Fed magazine to the Lance Furtados to anybody. I don't wish death in jail on nobody. You know what I mean? I know if Cream was home, we'll be popping bottles together. He a millionaire. He ain't popping bottles with nobody in this neighborhood. You know what I mean? I wish death in jail on nobody. What did he tell Oprah? You saw that interview. He told Oprah, the person that shot me, dead, and the kid that set it up, locked up. This is on Nas' documentary of Queens. So I can speak what y'all see. You can hide history, but you can't erase it. We love Fifth, man. It's just that whatever situation it was, why you don't mess it, it's just dumb. It's just dumb. You know what I mean? It's dumb because he know the integrity and the love that people have for certain people in South Jamaica, Queens. When you got Queens running through your blood, it runs through your blood. Like, meaning, like, when you go to California and you're down in the rolling 60s and all that. That's 60 years of living. Some kids, when to California, when they come out, pop out the pussy, they know they Crip. When they pop out the pussy, they know they blood. That's how they live in LA. But in South Jamaica, Queens, we live by the code. We love the gangsters, man. We can't put the blame on Prima. We're not going to put the blame on Fifth. That's their story.
Can you tell me about meeting Supreme? Like, was this during the Murder Inc. days? Was he actually in the studio with like Irv Gotti? Like,
yo, listen, man. I knew Prima before Murder Inc. and the 50 Cent. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. My father's a gangster. I used to go to Baisley when I was little. You know what I mean? Like, I knew these guys before these rap shit even happened. I knew these guys when they was paying LL Cool J and Bismarck E and them to come to our projects to perform in the park for the kids in the summer, bro. I knew these gangsters when Bismarck had a watch on his phone, and watch phones wasn't even out yet. And I said, Bismarck, rest in peace to Bismarck. Yo, is that a mobile phone? He said, yo, yeah. Because that's how amazed I was. I watched it. I watched the big rope chains. I watched you came around in a Ferrari. I watched you had a Porsche. I watched you had the hot cars. You know what I mean? I watched this. Facts, Mike T. You already know. We here with Mikey T. One of the greatest. Mikey T, Bobby Garcia. You know what I mean? We here, Mikey T. I appreciate this interview. I'm here with Mikey T. If it wasn't for you, this wouldn't have happened. You know what I mean? I see a lot of good videos and interviews that Mikey T do. And, you know, sometimes we got to justify the things that other people say because people put stories together, Mikey T. And life, you got to go through your journey. And through your journey of life, you'll see what's fake, what's real, what was made up. You know what I mean? But this is a pleasure. Like I say, you can hide history, but you can't erase it. And Fifth, know we love them. The gangsters know we love all the gangsters. Ja Rule and them from Hollis. LL from Hollis. When I was young, LL used to come to the park and perform for us, bro.